Welcome to Wide Abierta! Yeah! The best all-male strip club in all of Albuquerque! So we got some fine young lads here to please all of your ticklish fiends. So come on out, show them what you got. Ooh, yeah. See, this one's got a nice mustache. She's got the moves. In Wide Abierta, we like men of all shapes and sizes and body types and clothing styles and hair on the face, hair on the body, hair on the head. We like it. Oh, yeah. See that move? It's a classic move right there. Wide Abierta. We keep it wide open up in here. Wide Abierta, baby. Ooh. Yeah, pull it, let me see. Oh, yeah, no, don't get me wrong, I don't like the man. I'm a man myself, and I just like to see him take the, I don't like it, but Wide Abierta, we keep it wide open. So wide you never even knew it could close. Oh, take it off, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, it's so good. The ladies love it. And the men, just the ladies, but Wide Abierta. Oh, we got so many open things. You'll never seen such a Wide Abierta in your life.
I'm sorry, I think I ran out of things to open.
You ran out of openings?
I'm sorry, I opened like 3 things.
Oh, we're gonna find something open.
No, not that.
Your brain!
Oh, okay.
What's in there? What's in there?
Mostly sex.
Oh, Wide Abierta.
I feel like my heart is wide open now.
Chicken fingers. Brussels sprouts. Let's go.
All right, welcome back after an unexpected break to, what's the name of our show again? Oh, Space City Chronicles. All right, we are super excited. We decided to come back after a week off with something a little, I wanted to call this episode Public Access.
I think I hear someone.
Oh, it's okay, guys.
Sorry about that.
Ryan's late as usual.
Always.
Anyway,
I got a second job.
yeah, all the way out in Abilene, I heard. That's a long drive, man.
Yeah, well, I do what I can.
Anyway, this is, as you know, Space City Chronicles. I'm going to put my shoes back on.
Please do.
Hello. Hi. I had that written on the sheet, so I got to make sure I remember to say it. Welcome to Space City Chronicles. We got a great show. We're doing something a little different, but before we even talk about that, I want to make sure I mention at the top of the show, we got Jaeger Wells here to entertain us on music. I'm going to say that out of nowhere because otherwise I forget. And, anyway, moving on. I'm joined as always by the lovely Callie.
Hi.
The slightly less lovely, but still no less also lovely and more confusingly described Ryan, who doesn't seem that interested in what I said. And of course, as always, sitting there munching on them Cheetos, because that's what made me laugh a lot during prep, during setup, is Bree!
Free unit.
Bree, the breakout character of the show.
Only call
Oh my God.
Bree unit!
That's
Or
really cute.
debris.
Debris?
Like D-E-B-R.
No, I got you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we
Debris.
all
Do we all have names?
Nope.
Wait, so we got Bree Unit, we got Kosher Slim,
Which we never use.
No one is.
Robert Plant.
We keep forgetting to call you Kosher Slim. It is a major
Well,
failing.
let me remind
We
you,
also
please
forgot.
call me Kosher Slim.
All right, Kosher Slim. I'm gonna forget. I already Kosher Slim.
Callie, what's your nickname?
I don't have one.
Oh, you don't know what we call you then.
Well,
Oh,
if you have a
no.
nickname for Callie, 713-807-1794. We're gonna start taking phone calls again. That's gonna be one of the first call-in topics. You have a nickname, an appropriate, nice nickname, not something horrible. In
Why?
mean
Do you just think people are
spirited.
gonna call in and say terrible things
Well,
about me
they
on
do.
television?
We've been called F and Fs before, and I don't want that to happen again because
That was a compliment.
that was a compliment. We are F and Fs. Anyway,
That's right.
It's true.
and I, of course, do not have a nickname because my name is already too ridiculous. So, anyway, now that the energy level has died down, just
I know.
a wee bit,
Just a little bit.
so we can calmly explain
Brussels
what's going
sprouts.
on. Brussels sprouts. I don't know.
That's familiar.
We wouldn't. There's no possible way we would know. Anyway, we're doing something a little different this week. We had an extra week off that we didn't expect,
Long week off.
and
yeah.
it was kind of nice actually because I was actually really stressed out, and it was nice to have a little bit of us time. We did acro yoga.
We did.
We did a lot. I did a lot of taking care of myself, all that stuff. My voice is back. I'm healthy. I'm energetic. So we decided let's take this energy and let's just destroy stuff.
Yeah.
So-
Mix it up.
The first draft of the show was let's just, like last time we just let's just break the studio, but we thought better of it.
We rethought that one.
And so we thought, let's
Twice.
just break up the show. And then they were like, no, let's not actually break up the show because we're still having fun doing it. So we were like, well, let's just reformat. Let's just retool things,
Yeah.
And then, retooling became complete teardown. So we got a couple of different things going on today. Just bear with us. We're still figuring it out. We're still technically we haven't even been doing this a year. We're not even close to our year anniversary. So we have a lot of open space to experiment.
Yes. Actually, I haven't told you guys, but we're doing something super different with Couching with Callie tonight, but it's going to be a surprise.
It's
so.
spelled. Well, I was gonna say. Okay, I won't even give it away because I think I almost gave it away.
Don't give it away.
I don't know.
Give it away, give it away, give it away.
Don't
now.
listen to Anthony Kiedis. You don't want to give
Anthony
it away.
Breedis.
Any brightest.
Okay, that one didn't work. We
Oh,
can't
no.
actually just arbitrarily shove her name into things. Anyway, yeah. So we got some things. But I feel like, I haven't seen you guys in a little bit.
Yeah, it's
And
been
we
Yeah.
have
It's been a while.
we have a minute or 30 seconds to just catch up. So why don't we just everyone give just give us a sentence fragment.
Fragment.
How's stuff been going?
I've been going to the dog park a lot, and I went grocery shopping.
Okay, complete sentence. Not what I asked for, but all right. Bree,
Fragment.
hell yeah. Right.
And
I
my
forgot.
pants are yellow.
Your
They
pants
are
are yellow.
Very yellow.
For once, I'm wearing colors.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Multiple
Pants on my
colors.
son.
I'm pretty sure I'm wearing the same shirt I wore the last time we filmed the show.
That's very likely.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of shirts. Hey, if you got a shirt you want me to wear on the air, I can't actually say anything further. 713-807-1794 if you think I should buy more shirts, or you know a place where I can just get some t-shirts. Ryan?
Call if you're a shirt.
Well,
Oh, that too. If you are a t-shirt and you want to be worn by me, 713-807-1794.
Over the break I got interrupted a lot.
Really?
Yeah?
Wait.
We interrupted.
Wait, let me finish.
All right.
John, Ryan, last night, Norm McDonald.
Norm effing McDonald.
I just wanted to put that out there,
He
ladies
went
and gentlemen.
25 minutes over. I was passing out. I was so exhausted. And I had a terrible day today because I stayed up late. But you know what?
You had such a fantastic time last night.
It was worth it because the energy I got from Norm after communing with him in person, it was able to carry me through the multiple cussings out I got. And the person who said he was going to I'm not going to get into the specifics of my day. Anyway, let's go ahead and introduce the first segment. I'm going to undergo a transformation. I'm not going to do a thing where I pretend to run away. I'm just going to start coloring in my nose now. And actually, Callie, if you could give me a hand.
With a Sharpie.
Oh, wow.
Sharpie. Yeah, this
You
is
know that takes a bit to get off.
I've got cold cream at the house.
will that get off Sharpie in 2 seconds?
Let me see.
Do we have any other way of making my nose a little
You've
darker?
already
You've
started.
already started.
Okay, so
You've
should I
begun?
go?
The
Go.
camera's now looking at the Sharpie marks on
All
your
right,
face.
so just the top, not underneath
Keep
the
Sharpie.
nostrils. How about that?
No, you got went so much bigger too. It just needed to be
Sharpie the heck out of it.
Not underneath the nostrils.
Now, Brie, have you ever Sharpied anyone's face before?
Oh, you know I have.
Yeah, what was the best thing you've drawn on somebody's face?
Oh, that's a little inappropriate to say on live
Oh,
television.
come on.
a black shirt.
But there was that one
longer
time that I
working.
drew
Oh, well.
the entire Adam's
tried.
family.
I should've
Oh
thought this
no! I thought you had
Anyway.
paint.
Oh, wow.
So the first thing we're going to set up, we decided, we all like the idea of a game show. We like game shows.
Yeah, always
We
have.
also, I think it's fair to say, have an unhealthy obsession with canines.
Always,
Yeah.
especially RoboCop.
RoboCop,
house.
shout out to RoboCop. Hey, RoboCop, if you're out there watching, 738071794, I know you can figure out a phone, buddy. You're a good boy.
He's
All
such
right.
a good boy.
So what we decided to do, we all love Jeopardy, and we're pretty sure we can call it Jeopardy without getting in trouble because you can do free internet stuff with it. So we decided to combine our love of dogs with our love of Jeopardy in what we're calling Dog Jeopardy. So let's welcome our contestants, Callie, Bree, and Michelle, everybody. I, of course, am your host, me, John, I wish I had thought of a better dog pun name for my own name. As you can see, I've got brown, fluffy ears and a little brown nose, and I'm wearing the sport coat because this is a game show. Now, the premise of the show is that this is a show for dogs. This is a show for dogs, so all the questions are dog-based. Anyway, we go into the dog show. Welcome to Dog Jeopardy. Ruff, ruff, bark, bark, all of that. Do we meet our contestants first on Jeopardy? No, we introduce the categories. All right. Welcome to Dog Jeopardy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's go ahead and meet our contestants. Michelle, that's an odd name for a dog, Michelle. Odd name for a dog, but you don't, wait, hold on a second. Human woman, human woman, human woman. What happened here? Is there, like, dogs hiding? Are you guys here to play the show?
We're here to play
We're
the show.
actually here. I was pretending to be a dog.
That's what our.
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna.
That's why I was confused, because dogs don't normally have to pretend to be dogs. Well, you know, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it this time.
I feel like it's a little prejudice saying that women can't come on Dog Jeopardy.
Well, I'm not saying we have female dogs on all the time, but
no, specifically women.
I'm gonna some of these questions are gonna be really difficult, like for a human to answer. I'm not.
Would you call me?
I mean, this is really awkward because all of a sudden, I mean, this is supposed
Oh,
to.
you got a problem with
now I
female
gotta.
dogs now?
No, it's not female dogs that have a problem. Okay.
Discriminated against right now.
All right. I suddenly feel like I'm on the defense, so let's just go through the categories.
Thank you.
Let's go through the categories.
Yeah.
I won't try to be personable or anything. Rough. All right. So we got our categories. First one, cinematography. We forgot to put questions that are 1 treat, 2 treat, 3 treat. Cinematography. This is a category about famous dog movies. The worst category, where we show you a picture of a cat and we expect an appropriate bark response. This is what I was talking about when I was like, these are going to be kind of hard for humans to do. But I guess maybe we can vocalize.
I think we're going to figure it out.
All right.
Just have a little faith.
We've also got poopery, where I'll describe a type of poop, and I would like a description of the smell. Who's a good girl? Who's a good boy? I think those are self-explanatory. Marking up the wrong tree, where we have descriptions of trees. You tell me what's the tree, how you would mark it, etc., etc. And finally, of course, Rough Riders, where the correct answer is a facial expression out of a car. So, since we don't have a returning champion today, I'm gonna, typical dog fashion, I'm gonna go ahead and smell you. Okay.
I think you're supposed to smell my butt.
Human butt. Oy. Oh, okay. Yep. All right, Michelle, you're going to go first. Pick a category. Remember, 1 treat, 2 treat, 3 treat. You have control of the
All
board.
right, I will take poopery for 1 treat.
Poopery. All right, poopery for 1 treat. Now, remember to buzz in after I finish reading the questions. This is still traditional dog rules. And typically, our dogs take some time to figure out the buzzers, so they end up just barking. If you want to bark, that is more than fine. Poopery for 1 treat. All right. This poop is a frisky smell. What does this poop smell like? A frisky little Pekingese who just had a whole bite of chicken.
Burnt.
Callie.
All right. I'm going to say that it's mostly nutty, a little smoky, with hints of dried elderberry.
Anyone else want to steal? Michelle.
What does a little bit of hinty, a little bit of smoky, and a little bit of dried hint of berry smell like?
I'm sorry, time has run out. The answer we were looking for was chicken.
Oh.
Chicken. Chicken poop. When you eat chicken, it smells like chicken, right? Chicken.
Huh.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You'll get it. I guess you'll get it. All right. So, Michelle, you still have control of the board.
All right. I will take marking up the wrong tree for 2 treats.
Marking up the wrong tree for 2 treats. Okay. Ooh. All right. You'll get it. This tree system is deep and rarely surfaces, making difficult to spot your mark. Yes, Michelle.
What is a fern?
What is it? We're gonna take. All right, we're going to take it. What is a fern? 2 treats for Michelle. All right, you're going to keep scoring your head, I guess, because we typically, Yeah, you're going to keep scoring your head. All right, 2 treats to Michelle. All right, Michelle, you still have your commanding lead at this point.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with what I know.
What you know.
Marking up the wrong tree for 3 treats.
Marking up the wrong tree for 3 treats. All right. Simply stated, this tree is the best. Bree.
Bonsai.
Bonsai is incorrect. Someone to steal. Callie.
Oak.
Oak is correct. 3 treats to Callie. All right. 3 treats to Callie. All right, so marking up the wrong tree, all but 1 question remaining. Okay, Callie, you have control of the board.
All right, I'm gonna go with who's a good girl for 1 treat.
Who's a good girl?
Burnt.
Callie.
I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl.
you're a good-
I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl.
You're such
I'm
a good girl. Such a good girl. Okay. All right, 1 biscuit treat to Callie. All right, how many do you have?
4.
4, 2, and 3. I'm the host. I'm not in charge of remembering who has what score.
I
All right.
have 0. Don't rub it in.
All righty. Callie, you have control of the board.
All right, cinematography for 1 treat.
Cinematography for 1 treat. All right. This clue. Take a chance on this tale and get lost in the city with an optimistic dog and sarcastic kitty. Bree.
What is Beverly Hills Chihuahua?
Beverly Hills Chihuahua is unfortunately incorrect. Michelle for the steal.
What is Homeward Bound?
Homeward Bound. We need something more specific.
Lost
Time's
City.
out. Time is up. Callie.
Homeward Bound 2.
I need a full time.
Lost in the City.
Incorrect. Sorry. The correct answer was Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco.
Oh.
We needed the subtitle. All right. Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco. All right. I believe Bree has control of the board still. Yes?
No.
No. All right. I'm going to keep.
Did you pick the last question? No,
You
I
did.
I did.
Callie,
Okay.
you have control of the board.
All
I need
right.
to do a better job. I'm a little drunk, folks. Sorry.
Let's go with Rough Riders for 1 treat.
Rough Riders for 1 treat. All right. Let's go ahead and pull up that first graphic. Rough Riders for 1 treat. We show you a picture of a car. You then give us the appropriate facial reaction. Sometimes it takes a little bit for the car to load up. So why don't we take some opportunity to ask you guys questions? How did the 3 human people wander into a dog talk show?
Oh, I think our
Ah, yes.
beep.
Who beeped in? Michelle beeped in. Oh my God. The humans know more than dogs. That is correct for 1 treat. Michelle,
Right.
you have control of the board.
All right, I am going to take the worst category.
The worst category for how many?
treat.
1 treat. Worst category for 1 treat. All right, remember, the appropriate answer will be the right bark. 1 treat. Callie. We're going to take that, judges. Ding, ding, the judges take it. All right, Callie on the board with 1 treat. Again. All right, so that is 1 for the worst category. I should really be keeping track of how many questions have been taken from each category. But as I said, I'm drunk and I'm not doing it.
Worst category for 2 treats.
Worst category for 2 treats. Michelle. Exactly. Yes, exactly. We hate those 2 little kittens. All right, 2 treats to Michelle on the board. All right, just for a quick review, Michelle has 4 treats. Callie has 6 treats, and Bree, sadly, in last place with no treats. All right, Michelle, come on up.
I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to go with the worst category for 3 treats.
The worst category for 3 treats. All right, 3 treats. Bree! Correct! We don't bark at 3 cats, we pant. Because that's just too much to handle. All right. Bree finally on the board with 3 treats, with Bree treats, and the worst category off the board. All right, Bree, select a category.
I will take cinematography for 2 treats.
Cinematography for 2 treats. This is probably the single saddest, if not the single saddest movie ever made, definitely the single saddest, most depressing movie ever made about dogs. Bree.
What is All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Correct! The movie where the voice actress who plays the little girl was eventually in real life murdered by her father.
That's awful.
It is also a children's story about revenge. Fun fact.
And
And gambling and boozing.
Gambling, boozing, all sorts of things
Dog
Orphans.
appropriate for
selling
children.
humans.
All right. Bree on the board. Cinematography, I remind you, only has one left. Who's the good? Everything else is pretty much wide open.
What's poopery again?
Poopery, where I describe a type of poop and you tell me how it smells.
Yeah, I'll take that for 2 treats.
2 treats. All right, poopery for 2 treats. A possum poop.
What's the question?
A possum poop. Callie.
Bugs and trash.
We can take that, Judge. Judge's not going to take that one. Bree.
Possum.
Yeah, correct. 2 cats. Poo is really, like, it just smells like what poop did. I don't know. You guys seem to have a lot of trouble with that concept. I mean, I gave you a little hint, but anyway. All right, Bree, you have control of the board.
I'll take who's a good girl for 2 treats.
Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Bree!
I'm a good girl.
Yes, yes, you're a good girl. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Such a good girl. Yeah. You. All right, 2 treats. 2 treats to Bree because she's a good girl.
I know, I'm good.
All right. Bree, you've got control of the board again.
Okay, I will take marking up the wrong tree for 3 treats.
Marking up the wrong, 3 treats is already taken. However, we do have the 1 treat left, so I'll just go ahead and read that to you. This tree's branches are spread out so much that cats have trouble staying in them. Michelle.
What is a palm tree?
Palm tree is correct.
Woo!
All right, that's 1 treat to Michelle, and marking up the wrong tree is gone. And is very stubbornly sticking on the board. All right, Michelle, you have control. What are we doing for time, judges? All right, the judges are giving me a shrug, so we're going to keep going.
All right, I will take Rough Riders for 3 treats.
Rough Riders for 3 treats. All right. Rough Riders for 3 treats. Rough Riders for 3 treats.
Bank.
Brant, who bamped in? I wasn't paying attention. Callie. Yeah, that's a 1990-something Ford Probe. You better be erotically panting out that window. All right. Oh, it's time for Final Jeopardy. Final Jeopardy. All right, now, before I read the question, I need some wagers. You remember, in typical Jeopardy fashion, we wager before we hear the question. So, Michelle, I've totally forgotten how many treats
5.
you have. 5 treats. How many would you like to wager?
I'm going to go for it all.
You go, oh, for R, so
5 treats.
wagering everything.
Wait, I just won 2?
You just won 2.
That makes me at 8. I'm all in 8.
All in 8. Bree, you got to go all in. You have no choice.
Hey, don't act like I have the least because I had the 3 treats and the 2 treats and they had 1 treats, and so we're about even. I'm probably at 6 treats by now.
So you want to bet 6 treats?
Heck yeah!
All right, I'm cool with that. All right, final Jeopardy question. And nobody hum the theme song because I'm pretty sure we can't do that. All right, final Jeopardy question. Get ready. Remember, everyone shares an answer. And all right. The question is, who is that other dog in the mirror, and why does he keep making fun of me? Take a few seconds. Doop, doo doo doo. Doo doo. Boop, boop, ba doop, boop. Doo doo doo. Boop, boo, ba doop, boop, boop. Boo doop, boo doop, boop. All right, that's time. All right, Michelle, let's go and get your answer.
I haven't figured it out yet, but I think he's my best friend.
You best friend. All right, are we going to take that? Absolutely.
Woo!
Your best friend. All right, you're on the, that's 10 biscuits. 10 points. Callie.
Who is he? Want to sniff his butt? Want to sniff his butt? Who is he? Who is he? Does he
Also
want my butt?
correct.
Want to sniff my butt?
Also correct. And that's how many now?
16.
16. All right, and finally, Bree, what did you write?
That dog is me.
Self-awareness? That's the scariest answer of all. Bree is our winner for terrifying me. A self-aware dog that is also a human. Such a frightening prospect I have never seen. Anyway, to drop the act almost immediately, we've got a great musical guest. I'm super, super pumped. We've had some great singer-songwriters on. I checked his music out. He let us check it out. He's awesome. His name is Jaeger, and he's going to play a song for us. Jaeger, how about it?
We are young and in love. The odds came in 18 to 1. Lovers growing old together on our own front porch. Where we live doesn't factor into a world of detractors who say we don't know what it's like to find the one. What may come of this is what they know. And all I need is to see your skin glow. They call it youth for a reason. And if you were a religion, I'd have my livelihood for a peace of mind. They call it youth for a reason. And if you were a religion, I'd have my livelihood for a peace of mind. We ran off, rash distraction, to a place no one could find us, living for the thrill of the hunt and the ideal schemes. And yeah, it's been hard, growing hungry, attracting scars from a civilization that chews and spits you out. And what may come of this is what they know. And all I need is to see your skin glow. They call it youth for a reason. And if you were a religion, I'd have my livelihood for a peace of mind. They call it youth for a reason. And if you were a religion, I'd have my livelihood for a peace of mind. Maybe we can't hit the brakes like we thought. If we hit the ropes, are we lost? Maybe we can't hit the brakes like we thought. Have we missed the boat? Are we lost? They call it youth for a reason. And if you were a religion, I'd have my livelihood for a peace of mind. They call it youth for a reason. And if you were a religion, I'd have my livelihood for a peace of mind.
All right, Jaeger, I'll have you over here. All right. Wow, that was really amazing. Jaeger Wells, everyone. That was spectacular. We're going to have him over for the studio's loving it. Say hello. So we have our normal Couch with Callie segment every week, but as Jaeger knows, me and him are the only people in on it this week. We're doing something a little different since we're shaking everything up on the show. So Jaeger, I guess with that, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Callie. My first question is, where is the couch?
That's an excellent question. Well, we used to have a big long couch with one chair for John, the host, initially in the setup, and then somewhere along the line we decided that having a more fluid setup arrangement that we could, a more compartmentalized one, might be easier for the actual setup. We'd already named it Couch with Callie. It was adorable. And so we've just stuck with it.
But where can I take a nap, though?
Funny story, I live right next door. I've got 2 couches. There's 4 more downstairs.
I guess that's okay then.
Yeah, nap away. It's a big warehouse.
Cool.
Tons of napping space.
Love warehouses.
Yeah.
Love napping.
I'm there with you. Right there with you.
All right. I guess my next question is, let's see. Would you rather be a Wookiee,
Okay.
or would you rather be an Ewok, and why?
Ewoks are the little guys, right?
Yeah.
And they're psychic, right?
I'm not sure if they're psychic
Are
or
they
not.
psychic or something? I want to be one of the little guys. They're cute. They live in beautiful little tree houses. That's why it's the tree house.
Okay, understandable. Do you have a treehouse in the warehouse? Because that'd be pretty awesome.
It kind of looks like a tree house in my warehouse, in my spot. It looks kind of, at least like someone that lives in the woods lives there. That's what it looks like.
That works.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Houston have more tree houses? See, I'm not from around here originally. So.
Where are you from?
I'm from Maine.
From
originally,
Maine?
Where everybody smiles and flannel still in style.
All right, everyone smiles and flannel still in style. I like that. Is that the state motto? Is that what you see on the sign when you cross the state lines?
No, unfortunately, it's the way life should be.
Okay.
I think.
It's the what's the Norman Rockwell ideal for you?
Yes.
All right. So to answer your question, I believe there's actually a large amount of tree houses in Houston. They're just kept super secret.
Understandable.
Cool kids only.
Pretty seen, yeah.
Yeah, you have to be what we call a trill down here to know about all the
I'm learning so many new things.
the H-Town.
So what would you say is the greatest thing about Houston that I don't know? Besides Space City Chronicles, I mean.
It's a cross between like the traffic and the mosquitoes.
Okay.
Both just really, really remind me of home. They're just like really warm, fuzzy things. Yeah. See constantly terrible traffic. I mean, like backed up 1 p.m. Saturday.
I get you. Okay.
No games.
Okay.
Or just, clouds of mosquitoes.
I do love me some mosquitoes.
How long have you been in Houston?
Oh, I've been in Houston now for about 8 months or so.
Oh, get ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Good.
It's going to be just mosquitoes and traffic all summer.
That's
Spring and fall actually as well.
Good. I that's really one of the things I look for when I move to a city is how slow the traffic moves.
Yeah.
And how big of a welts I can get on my.
Yeah. Well, I think for native Houstonians, it just kind of like reminds you of your childhood. You're pretty much a constant. Like we're just like when we're not in school, we're driving in between that and fending off giant mosquitoes.
Understandable.
So that's just what it's like to be a child in Houston, I think. So it's like happy memories, like Disney and ice cream, mosquitoes.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, keep going.
I'm trying to think of a good one. Let's see. Would you rather? I don't know. Would you ever go to Maine? What is like the one thing you think of when you think of Maine?
When I think of Maine, I think of like locally produced ice cream.
Interesting.
I don't know why. I think I had some ice cream that was made in I think it's Penn State. It's just I know that's just like somewhere up there or something, and it was delicious. It was amazing. They're famous for this creamery they have, and I think I just like forever the Northeast. I just think like they just have lots of creameries everywhere.
Understandable.
That's like what I think, and I know that they don't have Sonics. Or maybe that's just Jersey.
Actually, Maine doesn't have a Sonic.
Maybe, but did you get the commercials?
Oh yeah.
Man, that's okay. All my friends in the Northeast from these certain areas told me that they grew up watching Sonic commercials constantly, but could never ever get to a Sonic.
It was really just they were tormenting us. I think is what it was. Causing
Sick.
A lot of psychological damage.
Sick joke.
It is.
Sick joke. Because let me tell you what, if you didn't grow up on those foot-long chili dogs and cherry limeade slushies, hold the mic a little closer, then you didn't really have a childhood. That was.
I have so much to make up for.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, get yourself to a Sonic, order the foot-long chili cheese dog, get you a cherry limeade slushie, change your life.
I'm gonna do that right now.
You should.
Actually.
I would recommend it. While we're on the subject of Sonic, I don't know how I'm going to parlay this. Do you have any gigs coming up?
Currently, I do not have any gigs coming up, but I am recording a new album starting next week.
Awesome.
It should be fun. It's gonna be electric, so full band.
Rad.
And gonna have some good times. I'm gonna go up to New Jersey to record it. So.
Awesome. And you also have a collaboration coming up soon?
Yes, I'm working on another project called Instant Relatives with another singer-songwriter here.
It's not Intimate Cousins?
Not Intimate Cousins, unfortunately. That might be our first song. So.
Oh, please, I hope it is.
So you should be on the lookout for new music for me
Awesome.
Twice
Absolutely.
this year.
And I mean, we like to post stuff on the show about all the bands that are on, even
Yeah.
after they're off. So, do we have a couple minutes? I don't know where we're at on time. I'm gonna, just because I have to do it, I always ask this question. And I don't think I've ever answered it, so I'll answer after you. What type of sandwich do you think about while you're taking a shower?
You know, I'm a really big fan of pastrami on rye.
Man,
And I
feel
just think that would be
Just-
actually
just-
that is the best thing.
just meat on rye bread,
Yeah, that's all you need.
nothing else.
Nothing else.
No condiment, no cheese.
Just dry.
Man, that's
That's hardcore, but that's how I
spectacular.
shower.
I like, yeah, obviously, pastrami and rice shower kind of man. I'm a salami and Swiss
Okay.
with some pickle, like one big deli pickle on the side. I like the
Okay.
like the Clausen ones or whatever.
Yes.
Man, those are so good. I just like that with a good meat and cheese sandwich. Actually, I haven't eaten meat in like 7 years, so I can't eat a salami or I don't eat a salami and Swiss. I can eat whatever I want, but
Well,
I
you
don't.
can think about it. I mean, it's just like the Matrix.
Oh, I think about it all the time. Yeah.
Good.
I'm just like, oh, salami. Yeah, no, it's okay. So I do this weird thing sometimes where like a big steak looks really good, and it's like one of my really good friends eating it. I'll ask if I can like smell it, like look at it really close. Sometimes I'll poke it,
Oh.
so I can like get a sense without eating it, like what it's like.
Isn't that what recovering alcoholics do?
I think that's like it's just a sickness. It's a
is.
weird sick thing I have with food. I love food so much.
It's understandable.
Yeah, it's rough. Every year my birthday comes by and I don't eat a steak. I'm just like, oh, what are you doing with your life? This is a steak kind of day.
I understand that.
Speaking of birthdays, if you had to have a holiday birthday, what would it be?
Texas Independence Day
That's amazing. That's awesome.
or Patriots Day.
You know what? We're gonna keep with the first one. That's a perfect Space City Chronicles answer. All right, Jaeger, thank you very much for coming on, being on the show, saving our butts, and doing all this awesome trivia on the fly. With that, I'm gonna send you back to your corner.
Sounds good. Thank you.
And
guys
we'll
so
hear more
much.
from you later.
Cool.
Cheers. And I believe we have a little bumper from Ed this week. I'm not exactly sure what we have lined up. It could be a RoboCop bumper. I believe we have some of those shot up. Or maybe a little Brie bumper. Do we know what the bumper is? Is it a baby bumper? Brie bumper? Is it an Ivy bumper? What's the bumper? Tell me the bumper. Usually, like, we remember to talk about this, but I didn't get into it this week. There we go.
Yes.
Classic.
I wouldn't have cut short if we weren't ready for the bumper. I like the bumper.
Howdy, folks. Johnny Windowpane here. Now, I know you may not recognize me. I'm not wearing my trademark plaid shirt, but trust me, I am indeed a windowpane. Now, last time you saw me, I was pitching a little thing called Johnny Windowpane's Johnny Window Paint. Did you buy it? Did you cover all your windows with it? Is your house a lot more insulated and beautiful? Yes, indeed it is. That's the Johnny Windowpane guarantee. Now, the time before that, I believe I was selling you some Johnny Windowpane elbow grease to help with all of your mechanical needs. Now, Johnny Windowpane takes care of your house, but he also wants to take care of you. That's why I got a brand new product to show you. Johnny Windowpane's Windowpane Johnny's. That's right. We're going to take care of you. Now, you ever thought about maybe putting a little more bling on your thing? That's what Johnny Windowpane's Windowpane Johnny's are for. You can get stained glass Johnny's. You can get solid black Johnny's. You can get...
Hello guys, what's up? We've got our first ever open mic night on Space City Chronicles. And Danny, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. We got some great acts lined up today.
Everything today is a theme of winter. As you can see, winter is already here. There's a snowstorm killing up New York and New England. And oh, that sounds a little scary. Glad I'm in Texas.
That's right, Michelle. Well, on that note, let's cut to our first act, a nice musical act.
Oh, I love music. I love me some music. All right, so the first act we have today, his name is Ryan O'Goody. He's going to play us a really good song. I hear he's got himself a ukulele.
Sounds great.
Well, thank you, Danny and Michelle, for having me at this here open mic. I gotta admit, folks, I'm a little nervous. Rhino here, he's a first timer. He's never done one of these before. He's never played in public, so he's just gonna kind of, okay, shake it off. Okay, let me get the, all right, y'all ready for that? All right, here we go.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire's so delightful. And since we don't have place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It does show signs of stopping, and we got some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
Whoa! Wow! Wow! Wow!
Oh, wow.
Wow!
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow! Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian O'Goody. That was delightful and not at all frightful.
I think that was great. Yeah.
I'm super excited. Next time we are definitely gonna have him on our show.
I
Of
think the
course.
mustache enhances his tone.
Definitely. He must be from New England.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, what are your favorite winter activities?
Well, I like sledding. I like sleighing. I like stand-up comedy.
I'd like stand-up comedy myself. I love all kinds of comedic performers, especially our next performer. His name is Snowstorm Todd.
Sounds great.
All right, Snowstorm Todd's coming up.
Yo, Houston. Snowstorm Todd here. So, what the heck is up with this weather in Houston? Right? I mean, like 100% humidity and 40 degrees, that's cold. and when it gets cold, what I like to do is burn stuff. I mean, like, what else is there to do in Houston when you're locked up trying to avoid the humid, cold weather than you just burn stuff? Like, Houston is going to be gone by Friday because it's just going to be burned up. But, you know, it doesn't show signs of stopping, so I brought some popcorn. Now, or corn for popping, or... So, why do they call it popcorn? Like, why do you describe what it is and then what it does? Like, we don't say sizzle steak. You know, we don't say bubble wine. I could really go for some snap crackle rice. I'm Todd, Storm Center Todd, and I'm out.
Wow. Storm Center Todd, that was amazing. I could really go for some sizzle steak right now myself.
And some potential arson.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to burn things
Yeah.
up. Don't tell the police that, though. All right, Danny. Well, speaking of other foods that we enjoy to burn.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is pasta.
That sounds like a
Italian
lot of
primavera.
carbs.
It's a lot of carbs, but it's a lot of good.
Oh, I like good. Definitely like some good in me. I'm on this thing right now where it's called an all-carb diet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hear you bulk up fast.
It's new anti-Atkins. I like it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's some things wrong with Atkins. Anyways, let's talk about our next performer. And do you like poetry?
I do.
Well, that's great, because you'll love this next segment, which is also snow and winter related.
Sounds delightful.
All right.
Let's listen to this poetry.
So our next poet person is named Bree the Snow Center Winter.
All right, let's bring her up.
Hi there. I'm Bree the Snow Center Winter. So I started like just thinking about this thing in my head, and I just kind of it's like, you know, when you just so like kind of about love, but I mean it's lack thereof more. I really like it, so you know, it's also kind of about like burning things. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire, so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Oh, it doesn't show signs of stopping. I've got some corn for popping. The lights turned way down low. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, oh, I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire slowly dying. And my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow, sounds like we've got another psychologically disturbed potential arsonist in our crowd.
It just hurt my heart to hear that.
It was beautiful, though.
I don't know that it sounded vaguely familiar, and I don't care. It just was so great.
It touched my soul.
It did. I don't have a soul, but I'm sure it touched yours. All right, guys, now we have a very special guest for you. He
That's
is
right.
making a performance here tonight. His name is Jaeger Wells. He's going to sing a really wonderful song for us, so go ahead and listen to that.
Let's do that.
I'm not trying to be a soldier of fortune. I'm not trying to waste all of your time. Alicia, you know that I can't do this. Convince myself your thoughts were lies. So don't count on me for anything. Don't count on me for love. If I still could have had the chance from my heart to ask yours to dance, but that's not how the way things are. Wasn't trying to be like the rest. I really wanted to sweep you off your feet. My self-sabotaging idiosyncrasies made me think I wasn't worth your givings. So don't count on me for anything. Don't count on me for love. If I still could have had the chance from my heart to ask yours to dance, that's not how the way things are. I wish I could be something bigger, what you had seen so far. I wish I could be something greater and shine like a star. 'Cause when I get scared, you are the one to clean the smoking gun. And when I get scared, and I don't know where I'm going, so don't count on me for anything. Don't count on me for love. If I still could have had the chance from my heart to ask yours to dance, but that's not how the way things are.
Woo!
was horrifying. No, the music was great, but my attempt to woo, I can't hit that high note.
Oh, that's what you were. I was.
Yeah, I can't quite get up there yet. I do not take care of my voice at all. It was fantastic. Yeah, seriously. If you didn't, want to check this guy out, you should. Anyway, I should probably explain why I'm lying in repose and it's just the two of us on screen. So, we're doing a writing episode, and we thought, like, all the possible formats we want. Like, my favorite was just, like, us sitting around kind of doing nothing. And, you're eating Cheetos, which is awesome. I mean, that's true. And I realized I did not really eat that much today. I think I had a bratwurst for dinner. I mean, yeah, it wasn't great. Man, I love that joke all the time.
You've heard that joke before?
Probably. I don't know.
I thought I was original. Guess not.
I mean, there's the Worst Band, and they're a German-themed sausage band out of I think Austin, or one of the German towns in Texas.
Hey, I got an idea.
Yeah?
I could try to throw a Cheeto through the hole in that floating wooden round thing next to you.
Do you want me to lift it up, or you just want to like leave it?
Lift it up.
All right, how far? Here?
Okay, aim it towards me just like that.
Like
Perfect.
this? Like this? Like that?
Yep.
All right. Okay. All right, a little higher. You got it though. Come on. I mean, yeah. I don't. There's no rules. Who cares?
Right?
Did that? I don't. I
I've
actually.
got to pick them up.
It looked like it went through. Did it go through?
Nope.
Okay.
Third time's a charm.
Right?
And I won't throw any more chips on the ground.
Oh well, whatever. How about you throw some of those chips into my hand by just placing them? Oh, you're already over. I'll just eat this one.
Yeah, I'll give you all the floor Cheetos.
Yeah.
Nothing like good old floor Cheeto.
No, I'm just sitting here appreciating the finer things that are simple, like putting my legs up on the chair, eating floor Cheetos, chilling with you and Cobra Good.
How you doing, Cobra Gun? You having a good day? No.
Remember, you can only answer no to yes or no questions.
But he's the one answering.
You need to phrase everything in the negative if you want a positive answer.
Well, he's just being honest, okay? Sometimes you don't have a good day.
Oh, apparently he's not being honest.
So.
Cobra Gun, are you not a liar? Actually, I don't, I know I just came up with the rule, and I know I just asked a question, but I have no idea what he just said. I have absolutely no clue what
Let me try to ask him another question.
All right, ask him another question.
Did somebody touch you today? Oh, well, John's touching you right now, so you are a liar.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Cobra Gun just doesn't know what the hell's going on, ever. He is, usually messed up on something.
What's Cobra Gun's thing?
Evan Williams.
Ed Williams?
Evan Williams, the really cheap bourbon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he loves really cheap bourbon, and he loves to spray it into people's mouths, kind of.
Have you ever drank a lot of really cheap bourbon?
Yeah.
What happened?
Bad stuff.
Tell me.
So one time, when I lived in Germany, I would go to this bar, and they had this bottle of Jim Beam just for me, because Germans don't drink whiskey at all, and I don't drink a lot of it, but I was like, hey, if you guys bought a bottle of whiskey, I would drink some of it, and they were like, yeah, whatever, you're here all the time anyway. So I just started drinking. One night I decided I'm gonna drink whiskey in my house. Then I'm gonna go to this bar and drink more whiskey. And this is before I got run over, so I still had my bike. Yeah, I got run over, and that's another bourbon story. Actually, that's a better cheap bourbon story than the one I was gonna tell, because that one just involves vomiting. But so this was I got out early from work one day, and I was like, I really want to go for a ride, but I was already drunk. So
Ride.
Yeah. What?
A bicycle ride?
Yeah. And so I was like, oh man, I need to go to the Apotheca and pick up some.
Aquateca.
Apotheca is a German word for. I'm trying to be cultural here, And I was like, I just really needed Q-tips or something. There was something I was going on a trip. I was going to England the next day, and I needed contact solution, and the one by my house didn't have any, and so I had to go somewhere else. I had to really ride my bike, and then I was going down the street.
Down a long.
And this car was going, I was passing an intersection, And this car was like going forward, and I was like, idiot. So I went behind him because I'm actually the bigger idiot. And he backed up, and he ran over me. And he was like, do you need to go to the hospital? And I was like, I couldn't stand up. Oh, crud. I couldn't stand up. And I was like, nah, I don't need to go to the hospital. Just take me home.
He ran you over in his car.
Yeah, and then I felt guilty about it.
Why did you feel guilty?
Catholic guilt.
Are you Catholic?
I was.
That car just shot the Catholic right out of you?
No, I mean, I was not a Catholic then. It's just Catholic guilt sort of, hangs around.
All right,
It's hard to
so
explain.
I asked you a question. You told me a story. Ask me something, I'll tell you a story.
So, like,
What do you want to know? You got your free shot.
I got a free shot in 5 minutes, and there's some other people we want to bring on, so I'm going to make this super quick. So, like, would you ever, like, if someone called into the show right now at 713-807-1794 and was like, Bree, yo, I think you're cute. Can we go out? Would you do it? Like, sight unseen?
No.
No? Why not? What if they, like, sounded like a super nice dude?
Nah, you know what? I'm going to give you another shot to ask me another question.
You don't like that one?
Nope.
All right.
Because the answer is just no.
That's actually a good point. That's a really dangerous thing. That's something I would do and not think about it, and then I would just end up kidnapped again.
Ask me something where I get to tell you a story.
Okay. What's like the most scared you've ever been on vacation? Like, have you ever been like really scared on a vacation where you thought you weren't gonna come back?
Never been scared on vacation.
Oh, you never? Okay. What's the most scared you've ever, like the most dangerous situation you've ever been in?
I was in a burning house, on a lot of medication, and so.
Wait, is this real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you.
You were in a burning house with you were on medication. Did you get out? I mean, that seems like a dumb question, but like, did you get out okay?
Yes, I got out okay. But that's the most dangerous thing.
Yeah.
Well, now see here, Sonny.
Hey, Taylor Swift.
Hey, I don't appreciate almost getting bumped for a second time.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys.
If you could, please. Oh, thank you.
We're
Thank you very much.
Hey, Taylor.
Thank you.
Taylor, look, I know you're like really blowing up right now with your hit album, 1989 or whatever it's called.
You have me confused with this other Taylor Swift.
No,
I'm
album,
Taylor Swift.
Your album of alterations, right? Called 1989.
Oh, I almost forgot. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
1989 different alterations for fabric.
Briefly wrap this up because we gotta kill the show in a little bit. Taylor, we've wanted to have Taylor on like twice now,
and I keep getting bumped.
Taylor keeps getting bumped, and Taylor, you're very busy. Like,
Indeed, it was hard.
Like when I say blown up, you are a massive international spectacle at this point.
Yes, well, look, to be honest, we're almost out of time, and I would prefer to just, if I could, make a statement to my audience.
As long as it's, just make it chill, man.
I stand against all of the current fashion trends, like, for example, when people wear jeans and they've been artificially torn. That is not true to the fabric.
What do you feel like about people who refuse to just pay to get their pants hemmed and just roll up the leg?
That's utilitarian, and I have no problems.
Yeah,
that's self-tailoring. But when other people
but they're
dress
taking away
your
business
clothing
from
for you.
Anyway, I'm sure we'll get to your opinions eventually. Anyway, one more time, let's bring everybody on with we got a man with a belly. And Michelle and Danny, thanks for being here. I don't know where Callie is.
Indecent,
Callie,
I say.
Callie, oh my God, she disappeared into the thing. We got very little time, and as is tradition, I want to thank everyone for being here. I'm not moving my legs, just sit on them. All right, this is awesome. I'm super happy. Anyway, as has become tradition, and I need to stop saying as has become because it is now tradition, we close the show with a dance party. Jaeger, take it away!
Well, I took a little licking when I drove out of town, 'cause I couldn't be as callous as you once were. And it broke my heart to see a distance cannot change. I don't think it's something I'll get over. Always thought I'd cross finish line a winner instead of being a promise on your front porch step. But the time has come, I've run out of love. Radio won't play our song again. So come on, pretty baby, will you tell me your name? came, 'cause I'm having trouble reading your mind.